Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Stars Cartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is I already told you, my homeboys. The scripture comes from 2 Samuel 19 and 5. And Joab came into the house of the king and said, Thou hast shamed this city, the faces of all thy servants, which this day have saved thy life, and the lives of thy sons and thy daughters, and the lives of thy wives, and the lives of thy concubines. So here's the message. God said for somebody. So somebody saved someone. And I feel like this would be like somebody, my bad for yawning. This will be like somebody's spouse. And I'm saying that because of what was said. I said by homeboy. So that sounds like somebody answering to like their wife or their girlfriend and saying that they was with their friends and they swore they was with their friends and they wasn't nowhere else. They wasn't around nobody else. And that's what it is. God is saying. Like for somebody, that's what it's like. That's literally, and this is for someone, okay? This is somebody you in a relationship. You are currently with your person or whatever, and you are suspicious that they did something. You asked them about it and they told you they was with their friends. They really was. They really wasn't where you think they was. And yeah, that's the message. Once again, somebody in a relationship, okay? You know if this for you because you married, you in a relationship, and your person was missing, out of touch for a certain amount of time. Now, this is not for everybody, but for the person that this for, they told you they was with their friends, and God is telling you they was with their friends. And God said the truth gonna come out anyways. This not for everybody, but it is for somebody. Whoever this person is, the truth gonna come out. Like the truth is gonna come out. And it's gonna be like, obviously this not somebody where you didn't seen, you know what I'm saying, messages and videos and pictures and all kind of crazy stuff. Like that is proof. Like that is the truth. Obviously, that is the truth. Like you got proof, you know what I'm saying? This somebody your person love, and you was one place, they was somewhere else, and you asked them who they was with and what they was doing, and they told you they was just with their friends, and you didn't believe them. God said the truth gonna come out. Anyways, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure like this, and it'll be a situation where they gonna have proof and they gonna show you like that they wasn't with nobody. They really wasn't, okay? And you God said this time around for, oh Lord, for somebody, this person is usually the opposite. It's usually a situation where they out of control somewhere and they doing something they not supposed to be. But God said this person gonna have proof, hard evidence that they was not doing what you think. And they, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say about what they used to do and for the future, but this somebody, they have proof that they really wasn't doing what you think they was doing for this time, okay? And you know what I'm saying? I feel like I have to add that because sometimes people, you know what I'm saying, we have to understand everybody, life is full of choices. And it could be a situation where this person have a real good reason as to why they have proof they wasn't doing what you said now, or they wasn't doing what you think, or they don't have what you think going on. But simultaneously, they could have done that in the past. You know what I'm saying? It could be a situation where maybe they cheated on you in the past, and maybe whoever they cheated on you with, stop messing with them for one reason or another. You never know. If you not, you know what I'm saying? Or I just feel like if you're not around, then you wouldn't know. But if it's a situation where you around this person, like they dipped out, they was gone for like a few hours or something like that, and then they came back home and you was like, where you was at? That's where they was at. They said that they was with their friends. They really were. And you have to think about it. I was watching different shows, low key. I'm not gonna just say one, but one thing that I noticed is that sometimes men actually do have other stuff going on. Like seriously, bro, they seriously be having other stuff going on. They have other things going on behind besides chasing behind women. Like you know, so like sometimes it's other things that they could possibly be doing. Like seriously, like it's seriously other things they could be completely in reality. Sometimes it be stuff that you really don't even need to know. You don't need to know. In fact, it's better that you don't know exactly where he was at. But you know what I'm saying? I just feel like this person they have a track record of doing wrong. God said this time they wasn't. And it's not to say they wasn't doing wrong technically, but they wasn't doing what you think. Okay, they may have even simultaneously been doing wrong. So it may be a situation where you felt like something in your gut, or you had a bad feeling about. They may have been doing something they wasn't supposed to be doing, but they wasn't doing what you thought. Bro, this wild, baby. But that's not this time. This time, they wasn't doing that. They was doing something else. That they still wasn't supposed to be doing what they was doing, but they was doing something else. It was. I'm sorry for laughing, but I feel like for whoever this is for, if you knew what this person really was doing, you would probably laugh at the fact that you thought they was doing something else, and you would be like, you probably wouldn't even want. As soon as they told you, you would be like, no, don't tell me that. Stop, stop, stop. Like I just feel like it's that kind of vibe. God said they was doing something else. You just don't know what they was doing. But baby, that's the message. Yeah, that is the message. God said this somebody that saved you. Like they saved you. Cause thou hast shamed this day the faces of all thy servants, which this day have saved thy life and the lives of thy sons. I feel like this somebody you don't realize it, but when you accuse this person of doing something they wasn't doing, they feel shame because they really not doing it. Like it's a situation where you didn't caught this person, you found out something, and you told them they need to stop. They actually did. So it's not fair now that they stop for you to be all up in their face telling them that they need to do this, that, and the third. They really wasn't doing what you think they was. They really was, like, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what it is, I feel like this somebody they feel like, I don't know if you feel like maybe you think they in love with somebody else or something like that. And I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? All the details of your relationship, because once again, life is full of choices. And simultaneously, this could be a situation where there's somebody that, you know what I'm saying, you then took somebody man and you think he going off and sneaking to see her. It could be a situation where he may have wanted to, but she ain't down with that. She ain't inviting him to her house. She don't want to see him. She don't want to this. She don't want to that. So in reality, he ain't see her. He went to go out like, baby. But it's like everybody's story not the same. Long story short, the bed was not what you thought he was. He was really with his friends. Ain't that it? Baby, that's the message. This bed, he was really with his friends. You know, it's so many things that it could be a situation where you think he met somebody somewhere, he saw somebody somewhere, you think he with her, and they baby, and she rejected him. She wasn't interested. You never know. She may not be single. But this somebody, they thought that they person had went off and did something that they wasn't supposed to, and they was with somebody else doing this, that, and the third. God said they really was doing what they said they was doing. And baby, if they told you what they was doing and you realized that you was tripping, you would laugh. Okay. Anyways, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.